a function is a block of code that performs a specific task. There are two benefits of using function. First is increasing code readability and code reusability. Now let's see what are simple rules to define a function in Python. First rule is function block begin with the keyword def followed by the function name and parenthesis. Okay, function test parenthesis and colon print test function. So this is the definition of function. This is a function name and this is the parenthesis where we take inputs from user. Let's run it. You see, nothing is printed because we have just defined a function. We have not called the function. Okay, how to call it? Function test parenthesis, just run the program. You see, the message is printed. Now see the second point. Any input parameters or arguments should be placed within this parenthesis. Either a function can return something, okay, anything we can, let's say we return 1 and we have taken this return value into some variable and then we will try to print return value. This is the integer. Okay, there was some issue with indentation, you see. So we returned 1 from function and then we printed this 1 value returned by this function onto the console. You see, it is printed. Now let's see Python function arguments. We have following 4 type of function argument. First one is default argument. Okay, get employee details, employee ID, or let's say 0. Let me return employee ID. If I want to print get employee details, if I do not provide anything here, so let's run the program. Okay, you see, first employee ID is printed, then it printed 0. This time we have not passed anything in this method. It takes 0 value as an default argument. Okay, let me call it once again, and this time I will be passing some argument. Let's say I am providing some employee ID 1100. Okay, when you run this program, so it will print 1100 because this time we are passing the value into this method. Okay, but in first case we have not provided anything. By default it took 0 as a employee ID. Okay, now let's see what is keyword arguments and name arguments. You have seen here we have specified argument name. Okay, you could also pass like E. Okay, it will work as it is. Okay, so you can define like employee ID equals to 0. You see, so the intelligence comes in, right? Employee ID. So caller is making sure whether they are passing the correct value to the correct argument. Okay, or you can do like 67. Let's click. You see 67 is printed, or even you could say that would be string, and you can even print like this. Okay, this is the same thing. Now let's see the third type of function arguments, that is positional arguments. So here we have employee name. Okay, so we are removing the default value of this ID, right? So if we print this one, so it will still print. We need to pass something. Okay, either we need to pass some 1 Ravi. Now it will work. We have printed or returned employee ID 1 and 12 twice. Okay, that is fine. Here the point is positional argument. Let's say I'm calling this method and I'm passing the wrong argument here. Okay, okay. So will it print? Yes, it will print. Positional parameter is something that programmer has to take care always passing the argument to the function. We were expecting the employee ID, but instead of employee ID, by mistake, programmer passed the name of the employee. But the interpreter accepted the arguments. Okay, so we have to always take care while assigning the value at the time when we call the function, it should be correct. Okay, let's see fourth type of function arguments, that is arbitrary arguments. Okay, what is that? There is two type of category, the asterisk arguments and then asterisk kw arguments. Let's see. Okay, we have to make this indented. Let's try to execute this. Okay, this is the output. We are saying first should be treated as a name, second should be treated as a mobile number, because it will consider this type of argument as a tuple, right? Whatever we will be passing here, let's say Ravi at the rate, let's say gmail.com, it will accept this argument as a part of tuple. Okay, let's see. You see, all three parameters which we have passed here are printed here on the console. Okay, so let's see next type of arguments. Okay, this is double asterisk kw args. We have used def new function, get employee details employee. It uses the dictionary. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to use for, then we have to say key, then we have to say value, right, in this way. Okay, then we are saying print and its value. Okay, now let's call the function get employee. Okay, employee name equals to, okay, let's run it. You see, the employee name is printed as Ravi and the age is printed as 56. Now let's see what is Python library functions. Okay, we will see one import keyword here. Okay, don't worry, I will explain import keyword as well. Math class. So what we will do, we will do power CPU W. Let me take 3 comma 2. Okay, then I print str. I convert this number into a string to print. Let's run it. Okay, you see it is 9. Okay, if you see like 2 comma 3, then what it will return, it will return 8. You see, these are the inbuilt function in the Python libraries we have just used. We don't need to create our own method to calculate power of any number.
That brings us to the end of the today's video. We hope you found it informative and engaging. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content on all things tech related. Thanks for watching and we will see you in the next video.